Hey, bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Welcome to the CineBoiz podcast. What's up, guys?
Word.
Whew, it's been 2 weeks since we had a podcast. It's been a while. Are you guys rested, feeling ready to just party?
Correct.
I live my life in a constant state of hunger and tiredness. So
Dude, you should see a doctor.
I don't know any doctors.
Sounds like mono.
Well,
I floated for that cure.
that's a that's true. That's a bummer, man. I hope that you figure that out.
30 years going, haven't figured it out. It's a lifestyle now.
Yeah, okay. Well, everybody, welcome to the CineBoiz podcast. We are part of the Cork Bats Podcast Network. If you're listening to us on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, be sure to subscribe, like, share, review. Reviews are fun. Whatever you do really helps and goes a long way for us. So
Unless it's a bad review, we don't want that.
Then scram.
I'll tell you what, if you write a bad review, we will read it on the podcast.
Deal.
So
yes.
I want the bad reviews.
Okay, let's do it.
But make sure you write a bad review, but it's 5 stars.
Yes, write a terrible review, but give us 5 stars. That would be great, and we will read your bad review on the podcast. Also, if you're watching on the Cork Bats YouTube page, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing to the Cork Bats YouTube page, where you can get all your great video Cork Bats content. You can also see our podcast here and see our faces every Monday. It's more fun to watch the podcast because you can see us. You can see our cool little graphics scrolling behind us. We got pictures and other things. It's great. So be sure to subscribe to the Cork Bats YouTube page. Also, guys, did you know, fun little fact for you guys, we've been doing this, a year and a half now? Almost a year and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Which is, in all honesty, a lot longer than I thought we'd be doing it.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. But did you know of the, I think, 2.6 million podcasts out there, we are in the top 10% of most listened to?
I don't believe that for a second.
I can show you the stats. Not right now. I don't have them with me, but that is a true stat. I'm not making that up. I can post that stat.
Okay.
But we are
What?
in the,
Sure.
we are
It
in
seems.
Who
It
is
seems
listening to us?
okay.
Laura,
Here's the thing.
Spencer.
Laura.
Hey, we have lots of listeners. We have a lot of listeners. We're in the top 10% of podcasts listened to.
That's crazy.
I mean,
But think about this. There's 2.6 million podcasts. So we're in the top, what?
That honestly seems low.
260,000?
There's only 2.6.
Yeah. Hey,
Sounds about right.
it's not for everyone.
I mean, how many white males are there in this country? There's
Not
about-
enough.
I was thinking about making that joke, and I decided not to.
That is a joke.
right.
That is 100% a joke. There are plenty of us. We don't need any more things. But yes, we are in the top 10% of podcasts listened to in the world. That is a fact.
shout out to Ahab H. He left a review in December. Hope you're still listening.
Ahab H. Thank you so much,
Ahab.
Ahab
Right,
H.
Ahab.
What did it say?
Come on
Can you
back.
read it to us?
Yeah, it said,
Assuming he's left.
it said, wow, crave this PCast. Love the chemistry and the takes. Always entertaining.
Here's the thing. He didn't say he liked it. He said he craved it, which is like
There's
a
a
whole
difference
nother
between-
level.
Yeah.
Now I feel bad for not doing a show last week for Ahab.
I know. Well, I hope he's okay. Ahab, if you're all right and good, if you just want to send us another review, or just send us an email,
Can you review twice?
cineboyspodcast@gmail.com. I don't think you can.
Oh, dang it.
Unless, can you review on Apple and Spotify and Google?
People should also
Probably.
just start asking us questions in the reviews. Give us a 5-star
Yeah.
review, but also ask us a question. That way we
Leave
get
us a cue.
We got some comment from Tim Zalabim this week on Instagram. I forget exactly what it was.
Dad, your code word is
I
lemon
don't-
zest.
Here's the thing. I
Lemon
don't think he
zest.
listens to the podcast, but he's
too
an
nice.
avid follower.
He's never once delivered on any of my catchphrases.
Oh,
for
here it
him.
is. Here it is. It was this this meme we posted. Our social media manager posted, and Tim Zalabim's comment just says, "Well done, CineBoiz."
There is no way he understands that meme. Absolutely none. He doesn't get
Probably
on the
not.
internet.
Oh, well, dang, guys. It's been 2 weeks. You can tell because we're just itching to talk to each other. But here's the thing. I am Kenny. I am one of the co-hosts of the CineBoiz podcast. I'm joined by, as always, by my other three co-hosts, starting with our good friend. I'm not going to start with Mob this week. I'm going to start with Kevin. Our
Whoa.
good friend Kevin.
I never
in his
get to
home
go
office.
first.
Kevin,
All right.
how are you today?
I'm good. I'm a little sad because my big thing is movies are back. All right, theaters are back. I should say theaters are back
Mhm.
because I tried to go see Black Widow yesterday, and it was sold out. I didn't check ahead of time, and I was honestly blown away. I didn't think there was any chance any theater would be sold out right now, and I was turned away
Yeah.
at the door
Right on.
like a peasant.
Yeah.
So I'm sad. I didn't
Buy
see
in
it.
advance, idiot.
Yeah.
I just never thought I would have to.
Here's what,
I
you
mean,
know,
It is opening weekend for a Marvel movie. That's on me. But
you wouldn't
It's
think
just
you'd
be
have to
coming.
do that now, but apparently
No.
the movies
I
are
did
back.
go to I did try. It was like a noon showing, so I thought like matinee it's gonna be cool, but I think all the little kids were. It seemed kid heavy at that point. So maybe I'll try like tonight a late show. We'll see.
Ooh, The Late Show with Stephen
Yeah.
Colbert. Yeah, no, it's great. I did see it. I bought my tickets in advance because I'm an adult.
I usually, you know what? I'm gonna blame this on Goodrich Forum. They don't have a great podcast ticket in advance.
I never bought when I lived there. I never bought tickets in advance, and then I moved to Austin.
That's all
it's
I
like
ever
you
do.
have to buy tickets in advance.
Yeah.
Like you don't have a choice.
I'm blaming the city on this one. Everyone but me. It's not my fault.
Right. Right. I always say just push responsibility to somebody else. That is the way to live your life.
Never my fault.
And you'll always get what you want. So, but no, it's great. It slaps.
Wow.
Good.
For the kids out there.
Yeah.
Slaps.
It slaps. Richard Ripper. So, well, that's cool. I was gonna ask you what you're big on, but you beat me to it, man. You just told me.
I got
You're
that.
getting good
So
at this.
actually, instead, I watched a little bit of Agent Carter because I was craving something new Marvel, and I had never watched any of it, and it was just very okay.
All right.
So, really
How many-
old.
It didn't last very long, did it? It was like
I think it was 2 seasons, and
Yeah.
it got canceled after the second season.
Mm-hmm.
So
Fair enough. And then also we are joined on the East Coast by our good friend Mob in Kentucky, future Mr. Nashville Mob. How are you?
Oh, I'm great.
What are you big on this week, my man?
I am big on, I don't know if the right word's trashy, but I'm going to call it trashy reality TV.
Oh yeah.
what you been watching?
So my wife was she's on this service right now that she hasn't gotten home until like at the earliest 8:00 every night this week. And she's been on call this weekend. So she hasn't been around, which has left me to do whatever I want. And what I wanted to do was finally watch season 2 of The Circle. And I don't know if you guys have watched The Circle, but I freaking love the show. And I watched the second season in 2 days. And I love it. I'm waiting. When do we get Love is Blind season 2? They are having a reunion show
Yes, saw that.
in July,
I will watch that.
and I will be all over it. But when is season 2? I have right here. I have the thing to register for The Circle upcoming seasons. I'm thinking about filling it out. I just love it that much.
You should.
So, yeah, why not?
I want to see Mob on The Circle.
I would-
say that. Yeah.
I would love it and I would hate it. Like the idea of me having to reach out via social media to talk to people.
Yeah, what would your strategy be?
I would just
Would
play
you
myself.
catfish
No, dude, play
yourself?
hard to get. Yeah, play yourself and play hard to get.
I'd play myself. There's no way I'd play a catfish. There's no way I'd want to like be a girl. Like that's just you're already going in there into like this high stress situation. Why would you put even more stress on yourself to play like the opposite sex?
Oh, it'd be so interesting though. If you're not
So-
trying to win, it'd be a great time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would just want to go in and see how I could do. I wouldn't care that much about winning, to be honest. But
Fair enough.
What's
Yeah.
the prize?
100,000.
100? Meh.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Somebody hands me
Call me when
you see
it's
$100,000
call me when it's
often?
half a mil. Yeah.
$100 to just chat to people not face to face for 10 days. Yeah. Pass.
I get it, Kevin. It's like somebody hands me $100,000. I'm like, well, what's this to wipe my ass with?
Yeah, I don't roll out of bed for less than $250,000. So I don't know how you guys.
Yeah,
do it.
that's your low.
That's
Okay,
rich.
fair enough.
That is rich.
I don't do it for less than $250,000.
Or not rich.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like, Mom, the amount of trashy reality television I have watched since I've moved in with the lady has been like way high. Like I've been watching a lot of Real Housewives, and Kardashians.
I want to make it clear. I watched this by myself, and my wife actually watched in and said, "You're watching this," and walked away.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, that's cool.
I am who I am.
Thank you. Well, Mob, thanks, man. And I'm proud to be your friend, and I'm proud of who you are. Speaking of being proud of who you are, we got Tom in his home office. How you doing,
What's up, baby cakes? I'm good.
Good. What are you big on this week?
That's a great question. I don't have a whole lot movie-wise that I'm big on this week. I will say, though, something that we're pretty excited for in my family coming up this week. My brother-in-law is announcing he's running for Congress. So we've got that going for us. So that's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Congress. Like the American Congress.
United States Congress.
Wow.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Got that to look forward to.
How many? It's like congressmen. It's like a portion of the population, right? It's like senators is 2 per state, and then congressmen is like population. Okay,
that's right.
Yeah,
Missouri has 9 now.
Rep.
Something like that. Yeah, we got like 8 or 9 districts.
Because I'm pretty sure at one point they had 11, and then they got last census kicked them down a bit.
Yeah. So yeah,
my bad. I moved.
Yeah,
that's my fault.
I also didn't. I didn't answer my census this year, so maybe that
sounds like you.
Ooh, you're not getting counted.
That sounds like a Kevin thing to do. What is this?
I mean, there's a high chance my wife did it, but I got it in the mail. I said no, thank you.
I have things to do. Okay.
I have things to not do.
Oh, well, that's great, man.
Hey, Kenny, real quick question.
Yes.
What are you big on this week?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me. Okay, so there's a book that came out a few months ago.
A book? What kind of podcast is this?
Yeah, okay, well, just you wait. So there's a book that came out. It's not really an autobiography or a memoir. It's too cool to be an autobiography or a memoir, but it is technically both of those things. It's a book called Green Lights.
Okay, I thought that's where you were going.
Yep.
It's a book called Green Lights. It's written by Matthew McConaughey, and I'm not kidding. It might be my favorite book I've ever read.
I'm listening to it in 10 or 15 minute increments on the way to and from work.
So
right now.
That's the other thing I was going to say. If you are interested in reading this book,
don't read it. Listen.
Do not read it. Please get the audiobook version with Matthew McConaughey reading it, because it is one of the joys of my life to listen to that. And his life, who he is, and like his career it's so interesting, and his perspective on it is like somewhat, or to me, I found it very inspiring, but also weird as shit.
He's very positive in a weird way.
Yeah.
He's such a weird dude, but he's so like sure of himself, and
some of the stuff he just drops casually is crazy.
Have you?
I won't spoil it. I'm not super far in. I've been listening in about 10-minute increments for a couple of weeks, so not super far. I'm probably a quarter of the way through.
Okay. Have you gotten to any of the wet dreams yet?
No. But oh my.
All right.
Yes. Best part of the book. Anyways.
Okay.
It's what you think, and it's not what you think at the same time. Like, that's the best way to
I don't know how to wrap my head around that.
He's an enigmatic son of a bitch, and it is a great book, and I highly recommend listening to it, because the best part about it is, so the way that he writes the book, it's not just like a standard thing. He has like little sections or like poems and stuff like this, or like notes to self, and when he reads the audiobook, he like yells out what he's about to do. So he's like, note to self, and then he like goes through it. It's great. Anyways, enough about Green Lights.
I think next week we should just play a quick, like, what's enough to not get us a warning.
DMCA's,
yeah, like a 5-second clip.
I'm sure we could find a clip on YouTube of like or like maybe just a video of him reading, because I know he's done readings. Yeah, I might have to add that.
I'd like to listen to it as a group.
Yeah, it's great. Anyways, guys, we got a big box office weekend this weekend. Huge. You guys ready for this shit?
Let's go.
Can you guess what was number 1?
Croods 2.
God, you beat me to it.
Croods 2. No. Croods sadly is not in the top 3 this week. However, what is in the top 3 coming in number 1, $80 million domestic was Black Widow.
And 200 total.
Yeah, so you sent me that text.
Zowie.
I'm going to take a look at it real quick.
It was like 78 million worldwide, 80 domestic, and 60 plus on Disney Plus.
Yes.
On demand.
Damn.
Yeah. Hits over $215 million when you combine all 3.
Holy moly.
Jeez.
That's like the old days, baby.
We're living in the old days.
We're
back to the old days.
Mm-hmm. Movies are sold out.
Well, that's
everywhere.
It's a bummer. I'm the only one who's seen it because I really wanted to talk about it today. But we'll skip that part.
Not hard enough, I guess.
I will say that the opening credit scene has no business going as hard as it did.
I heard there's a really cool cover of a song.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
It's dope. Love
yeah.
it. And then coming in at number 2 this week, it's all about family. Fast 9 made $10.9 million at the box.
I'm really enjoying the family memes on Twitter right now.
How is it not?
Yeah.
I wonder like how it took so long for that to become a thing, because now it's just so funny.
I just feel like they had a little bit more of a plot in past movies, and now the family thing is all they really have to fall back on.
Yeah, it's their backbone.
Not that I see most of them. This is all from watching previews.
Has anyone else seen Fast 9 yet?
Tom,
No.
you haven't? I thought you were.
I was thinking about going a couple of Fridays ago with Spencer and Alex, but then I decided not to.
It's better than I thought it was going to be, but it's still not that great. So
It'll be one I'd probably just watch at home.
Yeah.
It'll be one that I probably just watch if I'm trapped at a party and they're watching it.
Exactly.
Poor guy. Poor guy. And then finally rounding it out, coming in at number 3 this week was Boss Baby, Family Business.
There's another Boss Baby.
Yeah, where you been, man?
I am not paying attention.
Man. There's a weird trend on the internet right now of people getting Boss Baby tattooed like on their body.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That should
Why?
be like.
I don't know. It's hilarious though. I'm kind of into it.
Next time we
Not
have
for
like
me, obviously.
a Twitter vote for something, whoever loses needs to get Boss Baby tattooed on their ass.
You think Alec Baldwin, when he signed on to be Boss Baby, thought it would become what it's become?
You know what? I was thinking about this. In 20 years, the kids that are watching Boss Baby right now are going to remember Baldwin for, oh, he's the voice of Boss Baby. Tough break for him, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it has a sequel, I assume that it's got to be worth something. I don't know.
It feels like it's on the way to a third.
Yeah, probably.
Are we sure this is
3?
Is this not the third one?
What's wrong?
Yeah, there was Boss Baby back in business in 2018.
Oh, so this is the third one.
Is it?
We're in a full-fledged franchise now.
Holy moly.
Wow.
I don't
thought
know
this
if
was number 2. I thought there was only 2 Boss Baby movies.
I don't keep up with most Boss Babies.
Oh, Boss Baby back in business is a TV show.
There's that
yes,
TV
yes.
show. Holy cow.
Caveat. Isn't that on Netflix? I
Interesting.
think I've watched part of that with my niece.
I don't know. All I'm saying is there's this world of children's shows that is huge and makes probably a decent amount of money that I just don't know it exists.
Yeah. You guys accidentally ever hit like the kids button on Netflix? It's a kind of a wild experience. Lots of colors and bright sounds going.
At least not willingly. Like
No, it was like accidentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the question.
It's.
I mean, Tom probably watches it, on purpose, but I don't know.
Shut up.
Burned him.
Shut up.
Freaking burned him, man. Yeah, no, I don't. I haven't seen a lot of it. I think I went over there once when I had the niece.
Despite all the kids you've got running around.
Yeah, all these kids. Well, here's the thing. I'm really bummed that nobody else has seen Black Widow yet. But granted, it's only been out for, 2 days? So, understandable. I had this whole slide ready to go. There it is. I'm just...
Give us a rating. Give us a Ken rating.
Ken
job.
rating?
How many jobs out of
How many
5?
jobs? How many jobs out of 5? I'll give it 4 jobs.
All right, 4 KJs out of 5. Solid.
That's a 4 job. There you go.
Or
It's
if you're
great.
on the 10 job scale, that translates to an 8 for those at home.
Yes. And like, I don't know, it could be the fact that it's the first Marvel movie I've seen in a theater in 2 years. I think that might have had something to do with it. But it was, I mean, you know, I was into it from the very start of the movie. And I was
There's
like,
something
yeah,
refreshing about just like a one-off. You know, there's only going to be one.
yeah,
Just go and have a good time.
yeah, for sure. For sure. It was great. And of course, there's the, you know, we all stuck around after for the end credit scene. There's a great end credit scene. It's leading up to something big. It's exciting. Marvel's back. Let's go. But yeah, guys, here's a housekeeping thing we need to talk about before we get into our main segment, which we brought back the most explosive segment in CineBoiz history for you today. Before we get to that, though, I need to let you guys know that we have fired our social media manager. We let him go. The reason why is because our social media actually got hacked this week.
Whoops.
And it's not great. It wasn't great. But essentially, our social media got hacked this week, and somebody posted this on our Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you.
I was this close to leaving the podcast, so I'm glad it was hacked. Yeah.
That makes you feel. And
The nerve to advertise it as a West Coast movie is unbelievable.
yeah, how dare
The nerve of some people. Also, it was the worst trailer I've maybe ever watched in my entire life, and not in a good way.
Is there a full trailer? I just saw
green
like
screens? It's like they just the trailer was like
Yeah,
a
okay,
little
so that's what I
interview with
saw,
Kurt
yeah.
Warner.
Yeah.
That was the trailer,
They
and
probably-
the trailer was basically Kurt Warner saying, "Yeah, I got a pretty cool life." And then there's some shots of the movie with the green screen and stuff behind it. It's like, what are we looking at?
they
here?
probably made like a COVID movie where they're like, hey, we can't have everybody all together, but like, Zachary, how about you just stand in front of this green screen and just act?
Zach
football
doesn't
around.
doesn't look like he has much athleticism in his bones.
I went to every single football game that season.
I didn't know
And
you
let
lived
me
in Los
tell you,
Angeles.
shut your. Let me tell you, at the time TWA Dome, now the Edward Jones Dome,
With an
or
absolute
the Dome at the
madhouse.
American Center, is probably one of the ugliest sporting venues in all of America.
Gross.
It is disgusting, but there's no green screen in it. Like, what the heck? Like, you could have shot it in an empty warehouse and it would have looked more like the TWA dome than what you shot it
They
in.
had the green screen behind it, and then as the ball, they were tracking the flight of the ball, you could see the entire empty stands of the stadium as well. So,
Which,
well
if
done.
this were 2015, would have been accurate. But in 1999, that place was bumping.
Yeah, you couldn't get a ticket.
Yeah, not a sports podcast.
They're dumb.
Hey, well, I mean, do you think they changed the name because of that plane crash?
No, TWA went under and got bought by American
Yeah,
Airlines, and
it
American
was
Airlines was
American
like, "This is a
Airlines.
terrible building. We're not going to sponsor it anymore."
And then it was the
Do you think-
Edward Jones Dome. Is it still the Edward Jones Dome? The show?
It might just be the dome at America Center.
That's
do you
tough.
think,
I think that's surely what it is. No
do
one
you
would
think
sponsor that thing.
You think TWA went under because of that plane crash? Probably.
The plane crash from
was like-
Lost.
No,
I
it's
don't-
like TWA flight.
I don't remember
whatever.
a specific
big
TWA
90s.
crash.
No, that wasn't TWA, was it?
Yeah, it was in the 90s. It was like a big
I don't know.
crash.
I don't remember that.
When was the
No,
last time you
American-
flew
All
TWA?
I
It hasn't been
know-
around forever.
Yeah, it's
I-
been
I
out of
bet it
business
was
for
Yeah, because
2001.
American Airlines bought it out.
I'll tell you the last time it was 2001. Yeah,
That's probably about the last year it existed.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. I do know for a fact that what do we call it now? The dome, the Dome at
America's Dome.
What? Yeah, America's big dome.
The dump at America Center.
The dump at
America's
Center.
Dump.
It's made more money since the Rams left than when they played there because they actually got to host events.
Like the Battlehawks.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, the Battlehawks raked in the money. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
They were
out.
before it went under. The Battlehawks were the first team that was actually going to open up the second bowl and let people in.
Really?
Yep. The next game that was going to
Take
be
that.
played was going to have the second bowl open, and they were selling tickets for it.
And I'm
Take
not
that,
sure, but
NFL.
Jordan Tamu,
Tamu.
Tamu. You got it.
Tamu,
Former chief.
former Battlehawk. So
That's
the more you know.
You know, I'm willing to give Kurt Warner an LA great, but I'm also, if that's the case, then Dante Hall, St. Louis Ram great.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing.
St. Louis Ram.
I'm with you.
Great.
I'm with you on this. I think Kurt Warner's a St. Louis guy.
Oh,
The
never
Rams were in St. Louis.
played-
I'm saying that whoever hacked our Twitter did that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
oh,
that guy's an asshole.
right. Yeah.
All right.
Probably
so
the
he-
same
he's
guy
go-
that got us blocked from Instagram, Cork Bats, that is.
Yeah, it's that same guy. And so I fired our social media manager. His name,
Good.
well, I won't say on the podcast because he's, I want him to find maybe hopefully another job, but he can't work for us anymore. He's fired. Okay?
Correct.
Cool.
I am gonna say one of my big ons was going to be about one of the UFC fights, but I can't because screw the UFC, screw Dana White,
Yeah,
and
screw
free
Dana
corked
White.
bats.
Free court bats. Screw UFC. Our ongoing war.
Did
with
you actually
UFC.
watch it, Mob? The fight?
No, but someone drank a beer out of a shoe, and I'm really big on that.
Oh, it was a Jordan. I saw that.
And no, it's not the fact that it was a Jordan. It's the fact that he knocked Greg Hardy out, who's a douchebag,
Yeah.
and then drank a beer out of a shoe.
What
Ed
a-
Hardy?
Greg Hardy.
Greg
actually
Hardy.
fought
Greg
him.
Hardy.
Greg Hardy is a
Ed Hardy. Got it.
dirtbag.
Greg Hardy is the worst kind of person.
Yes, horrible human being.
Yep.
I don't say that lightly
Mm-mm. I don't either.
because I'm a dirtbag,
Almost
but
as
he's
bad
like
as
a real dirtbag.
Stan Kroenke. Anyway.
Woof.
All right. Well, guys, what do you say we bring back the most explosive segment we've ever done in the history of the CineBoiz podcast?
I'd say internally explosive.
Yeah. It's a little game called Know Your Boys. We're gonna play Know Your Boys 2. Last time we played Know Your Boys, there was
It
a
almost
lot of
ended the
heat.
podcast.
It's a lot.
Almost killed
There
us.
was a lot. Yeah.
So we thought, why not bring it back? Look, there's nothing to talk about this week. We only had the biggest movie opening in a year and a half this past weekend. There's nothing to talk about. Let's play Know Your Boys. So
yeah.
we're gonna switch up the teams this time. And here's the thing: the questions I'm gonna go through the questions, and they're completely random. We have a question generator. I don't know what the questions are gonna be, so who knows? It can be anything. And the teams this time are going to be myself and Mob versus Tom and Kevin.
Yeah,
Are
Ben,
you-
Kenny, and Mob.
Are
Yeah,
you
let's
guys
go, Tom.
ready to play?
All right, let's get it over with.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start.
should be. that
We're
should
gonna
be
go ahead and start
tough.
with Tom and Kevin, and the first question is gonna go to Kevin.
You should definitely watch this on YouTube, especially for
Yes.
this segment.
Just so you know, if you are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, we are writing our answers down. We're going to be showing them to the camera, and you'll see. And so essentially, when I ask the question, Kevin and Tom are both going to write the answer. Tom is going to write his answer, and Kevin is going to write what he thinks Tom's answer is going to be. You know,
What are the chances that none of us get any of these right?
there's a chance because I don't know what these questions are.
I hope
think
it's
it's high. I think it's high.
Very high.
So, so here we'll go ahead and start. I'm going to ask this question to Kevin on behalf of Tom. First question. Ooh, here we go. Laura, I hope you're listening. Who is Tom's biggest celebrity crush? Who is Tom's biggest celebrity crush?
It's a great question.
You guys
Shot in the dark.
let me know.
I'm ready.
Tom, let me know.
All right, let's do it.
You know we're wrong because I answered before Tom even knew what his answer was.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, show me your answers. Emily Blunt.
Ooh, he is a close second.
Oh.
Great
Okay.
answer, Tom.
All right. So no points
No
awarded.
points.
Figured I was safer guessing John Stamos than.
For those listening, Tom's biggest crush is Emily Blunt, but Kevin said John Stamos.
Yes. If
But
you're
yeah,
watching.
Kenny, let's
I took it seriously.
We'll Kenny, you be the official read the answer guy for our answers, and I'll be the official answer guy for your answers.
Okay, got it.
So the people listening know what's going on.
All right. So this next question is going to be for Mob to answer on behalf of me. Here we go. Oh, shit. It's easy. That's the thing.
It's the life of the generator.
Who is Kenny's favorite musical artist?
Gotta be kidding me.
That's tough.
Tom's
Tough
like,
for us,
I know
Tom.
this one about him.
Tom wish he had this one on
Last time.
yeah.
Last time we
Boiz
did this.
won. All right.
All right.
Yes.
Answers ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, flip them. Kenny says Billy Joel, and Mob says Billy Joel. Son of a-
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
1-0 bad guys.
Nice.
That was so stupid easy. That's crazy.
Well, okay. Technically, the question was, who's your favorite band?
Hmm.
You know, I
He's
might
a
edit
one-man
that
All right.
show.
a little bit.
We'll allow it.
Okay. So this
Billy Joel and his band.
Billy Joel's band.
The Billy Joel Band.
Billy Joel's touring band.
Billy Joel band.
Okay. So this next question will be for Tom
Correct.
Yep.
on behalf of Kevin. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right. Here we go. Oh. What is Shit. What is Kevin's favorite board game?
I don't know if I've ever played board games with Kevin.
What is Kevin's favorite board game?
Favorite board game.
Just
I don't think I've played a
let me
board
know
game
when
in
you're ready.
15 years.
And you know what? Points don't matter, so I'm ready.
All right,
There's
Tom is
no
ready.
way. This is how stupid.
All right,
You
Kevin,
ready?
are you ready?
Yep.
All right, show us your answers. All right. Kevin says sorry, and Tom says Cards Against Humanity. Okay.
I wouldn't have guessed that was a board game.
I figured you would not have been like an actual board game person, so
We should get half a point because Tom
I
knew
went-
me.
I
Right
went
there.
for the.
He knew I don't play any kinds of board games.
Okay. So
Half a point to the good guys. Here we go.
No, there's no such thing as
half a point to the winners.
All right. So this next question will
Wieners.
be for Mob, answering on behalf of me.
No. You're guessing for
Yeah,
I'm
you're
answering
guessing
Now it's
Mob.
true to myself,
Yeah.
and you're guessing
Yes.
what my
You're
answer is.
asking
gonna
Mob
you're
a
right.
question
You're
about
right. You're
yourself.
right. Okay. That is. I can't read. That's not fair. Of course, the next question that popped up was, "What's the last book?" Wait, I guess we could ask. Oh yeah, because okay, sorry, I'm confusing myself. Kenny, what was the last book Mob read?
Oh, you thought you were asking yourself that question.
Oh yeah,
I've been so stupid.
yeah.
I have no idea.
I have to look up the name of it. I know what it is.
That was cool.
Then I
Doesn't
know
bode
I'm
well
wrong.
for
Then I
Kenny.
know I'm wrong. Like, Mob, think about it. What was like the last book you opened up and read?
I know.
No. Think about it.
feel like there's some collusion going on here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm ready.
He's
It's not going to
Googling,
be
ladies
right,
and
but I'm
gentlemen.
ready.
Oh, shoot. We have a small emergency. I have to run to get my charger.
Okay.
Be right back.
Well, Kevin's going to read the answers. I guess Tom's going to have to read the answers.
All right.
then.
I think this is it. I don't know.
All right. Kenny, what is the last book Mob read? Ooh, Mob said
Red Rising,
Red Rising.
Dark Age.
Kenny said the Bible.
The Bible, dude. It's Sunday. Did you go to church? Somebody read the Bible to you. I'm sure of it.
Didn't go to church today. Sorry.
Oh, wow. Shame on you. The Bible. Did you read a Bible today?
I
Damn
was
it.
actually thinking that's what was going to be your guess, Kenny.
No,
I should've had Tom.
I knew that was going to be your guess too, but I wanted to be true to the actual question.
Hey, well, while we're waiting on
That is probably
Kevin-
the last book I've opened and read, but you know.
Fair enough. All right. Well, while we're waiting on Kevin, we'll do a little score update here. Remember, there's no half points.
Nah, there is, though.
And you keep saying half points to the good guys, so that would mean we'd be getting the half point.
No,
And we're not going to accept fake points.
Delusional.
All right. I just realized there's no audio for me on the points thing, but here you go. Everybody just get a quick gander at the points. And we're back. As you can see, Tom and Kevin have 0 points, and Kenny and Mob have 1 point.
What was just for those at home that just zoned out for a couple minutes? What was Mob's last book he read?
Well,
it's not the last Red Rising book, but the one before it.
Kevin, I'm
Whichever one
going to
that
show
was.
you my
I
answer.
said
and you're
Dark
gonna say,
is it-
Age, question mark?
Golden. I think that's right, actually.
Oh.
Kevin, I'm going to show you my answer, and you're going to say that's a good answer.
Oh, shoot, that's not a bad. That's
The
pretty
Bible.
So I knew that's what he was trying to lead me to say, because honestly, that's probably the last book I've opened and read words out of. But it's not the last book that I've read.
In its entirety.
I haven't
It was
read
easy
the
point.
Bible from start to beginning last. That's
Well,
not it.
You're obviously reading your Bible because you're being honest, and that's a good thing. Anyways, where'd my marker go? Damn it.
Well, we need a question. Did you
Yeah,
throw
it's-
your marker again?
No.
Whose
I found
question?
it.
Whose question is this?
I found my.
You're
it's
guessing
for
Tom.
us.
You're
Okay.
guessing for Tom. All right, so
Oh,
let me
boy.
get the
Oh
question.
boy.
Here comes the question. Next question. Some of these questions are like really like heady, so I gotta get through to one that's like actually practical. So bear with me on these.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
All right, here we go.
All right.
For Kevin, right?
Correct.
Yeah. On behalf of me.
Yes. Okay. Kevin,
Yes.
what holiday does Tom decorate his house for most?
I feel like that's easy. Since I live by Tom.
I'm ready.
Okay,
All right,
hang
give
on
them a
one
point.
second here. Hang on. I'm just going to get this corrected. There we go. Okay, cool. And reveal your answers. Tom says Christmas. He says
Yeah.
Christmas. There we go.
Yeah, I already gave you guys the
Christmas.
point.
Tom's
you
a nice
go.
and Tom does a good couple inflatables for Christmas.
I love
go.
decorating for Christmas.
There we go. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Audio is now fixed on the other slide, so we're going to switch it over to give you a quick score update. Here you go. It is now tied 1-1.
1-1, good guy.
Just in case you were
Here we
having
go.
trouble keeping track. 1-1.
Kevin, when you say 1-1 good guys, that could literally mean that either team is the good guy.
Stop
So,
ruining the joke.
You're such
Please.
you're so smart.
Yeah, right. Okay, so here's the next question. For Mob. The question is for Mob.
want an example of one of these headier questions that you were talking about.
Well, here's a question I am going to ask. Which TV character would I want to be for a week?
Oh boy.
Which TV character would I want to be for a week?
It's a good question. Tricky.
TV character would I want to be for a week? Actually, I don't even know. I gotta think about it.
There's so many it could be. It's like not like, you know, squished down to like this genre. It's literally any TV character.
Any TV character.
Oh, I don't know. Don't know.
I hear a lady's voice in the background.
That's probably my wife.
All right, I got an answer.
I've got the wrong answer,
Yeah.
but I'm going with it.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
PC Witter.
Norm from Cheers.
Norm from Cheers is a great answer.
That was pretty
I
good.
feel like that's more of a Tommy answer.
I said Pacey Witter from Dawson's Creek. And
Why Pacey Witter?
because he's so cool, man.
Out of left field.
I just always wanted to
Yeah.
be Pacey. He's cool. Well,
Norm from
Norm from
Cheers is such a
Cheers.
good
That's pretty good though.
I mean,
I was just trying to think of like what are TV shows that Kenny likes, and Dawson's Creek should have come to my head, but
Yeah.
it didn't.
fair enough. Okay, so little score update.
Still 1-1 good guys.
Still 1-1. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so should we play till next point wins?
First point, next. Yeah, but
Next-
if we get this,
Sure.
then you get a rebuttal.
Right. I think that's fair.
All
fair.
right.
Okay.
We're not getting this, though.
So next question, and this is for Kevin. No, for Tom.
No, it's
For
for
me,
Tom.
on behalf of Kevin.
Yes, for Tom. Okay, so here's a heady question. This isn't the actual question, but here's what I'm talking about that I kind of have to sift through. Here's one that says, if you could show everyone in the world one image for 10 seconds, but it couldn't contain text, what image would you choose? I can't ask that.
The one behind Kevin.
Yeah, can't ask that question. Oh,
I was going to say one.
this
like
is a
about-
question.
Oh no.
I don't like how excited you are.
Nope.
Lay it on us.
Tom, what do you think Kevin's answer would be to is cereal soup?
Now I'm in my own head here.
Right, it's like, what do you go with?
50-50. That's kind of tough because it's only 50-50, whereas my question for Kenny was literally millions.
All right, I'm ready if you are, Kev.
It's like a coin toss. All right. In 3, 2, 1. No! Damn it, they
That's
got
the
it.
right answer.
I mean, if you're saying yes, then I don't know.
Okay.
I once got in an argument with someone at actually the cash register at Hy-Vee because she said she pours her milk before she pours the cereal.
Oh, I had
And
a
I
cousin
said,
that did
I
that.
can't trust you.
Yeah.
I want to go to a different line. Literally take every one of my items out, unscan it, and I'm going to go to that line.
I feel like I said no because I feel like that's the kind of question that if Kevin were to hear that out in the wild, he'd say that question's bullshit. Cereal is cereal.
Yeah.
I'll show you what my answer would have been.
You're going to say yes just because.
I think cereal's so gross.
I love cereal.
I freaking
Love
love
it.
cereal.
Ugh.
I'll eat cereal for a
Big
meal.
cereal boy.
All
Big
right.
cereal boy.
Okay.
Well, this new podcast is just the Cereal Boys plus Kenny.
Cereal. I'm not part of that podcast.
All right.
I quit. All right. Quick score update. Kevin and Tom now have the lead with 2, and we have 1. So with that, we have to get this right or the game is over.
Yeah, Ken.
Try and find yourself a 50-50 question.
So, okay.
No, just fine.
Billy Joel's
All right.
pretty much 50-50.
That wasn't 50-50. Everyone here knew that answer.
Okay, so I'm asking this question on behalf of Mob, right? So I have to guess what Mob's answer would be.
Yes.
The question is, who is the kindest person Mob knows?
Ooh.
Who's
I
the
think I know the
kindest
answer to
person
this. I'm gonna try and
Mob
answer.
knows?
I actually don't know the answer.
I hope it's right. Are we ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. There we
Hey.
go. Back in it, baby. King July.
I mean,
All
she
right.
doesn't listen.
We both said Mobs. If you're listening and not watching, you're
I'm
having as
failing
much
on
fun.
my duties. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're not having as much fun if you're just listening. And then
Yeah.
2, we both said Kate. Mob's wife.
It's my wife.
His
That
lovely
is
wife.
his wife. Yes. So there we go. Come on. Okay, so the game. Look,
The game is afoot.
the game
still.
is still so.
The game is the foot.
Next point wins. I
Yeah,
guess.
we're still going that.
So
Yeah,
no
What if-
rebuttal.
so
Hold
No-
on.
Oh,
Yeah. What's up?
What if from here on out we all answered?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So
I like
that
it.
way we're
We
we're
maybe
moving.
should have been doing that always. I like that
That's-
more.
Yeah.
so like on this one, I'll answer
This one,
on
I will answer for Tom.
Mhm.
and I'll answer Kenny.
Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
So everyone's answering
It's
this
fair
question.
game.
Yes.
All right. So everyone answers. So, Mob answers for me, and then
But what
Kev
if
answers
we
for Tom.
all answer for each other, and if I get one right, that's cool. But if Kenny and Mob win, or they get both right, then they win. I don't know.
I'm
I just want to see what some answers
I'm
are.
getting so confused.
I
You're
don't
right.
know
That's
what
too
you
much.
just said, Kevin.
I just
Okay.
wanted everyone to answer for their partner, so you have as many possible answers. But that wouldn't work because then the holding up the sheet thing is moo. It's a moo point.
Oh, this
Like
is gonna be
cow.
a good one. Okay, so Mob is answering for me, right?
Mhm.
Kev, you're answering for Tom.
Yeah.
What is your partner most insecure about?
Oh my god. I
don't
pass
know.
on answering this.
I don't know if Kevin and I are there yet.
I don't think we are.
Should we skip that one?
Yeah.
That one might get a little
definitely.
dark. Okay, all right.
Tom's a 4 eyes. There we go. That's my answer.
Well, I wasn't, but I am now.
Okay.
That's how people see me.
Here's what's really funny is when you answered that question, I thought I was gonna have to answer what Kat was most insecure about, and I'm sitting here like, duh.
Oh, that would be
like
wow.
your partner's
Oh.
partner.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right. Okay,
That's how you ruin friendships.
I got it. Here's the question, and it's movie related. So,
About time.
what movie did your partner cry the most at?
Oh. And so Kevin's answering for me?
Yes.
I'm answering for Tom.
Okay.
And Mob is answering for me.
I don't feel like Tom's a crier
Oh,
in the movies.
I can be.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Doesn't take much. I don't know if
I
I've
know
shared
mine
this.
right off the top of the bat. I don't think I've ever cried
Just-
harder in a movie theater.
This is the hardest they've ever cried, or the last time they've cried?
Let's just say the most they've cried in a movie.
Okay.
I know this answer's not right, but
This is wrong.
Yeah, I've probably not shared this a lot.
I feel like I've been pretty open about this one.
I
don't know. It's
no, like this is one that I should know because I feel like I should know.
I do feel like we've had this conversation before with Kenny only, and no one else.
No,
Kenny's the only one secure enough to talk about it.
Oh, I love talking about my tears.
All right, I'm ready
All right, let's do it.
3,
for a wrong answer.
2, 1.
oh, that's right.
Oh, Inside
Oh,
Out.
nice.
Oh wow, we all
I
got
never-
it wrong.
No, that's right. I knew that. So I said
actually-
Creed 2 because that's the one I've cried the most in, and I went and saw it with Kenny, and I knew you were like emotional,
Yeah.
but I
I
wasn't.
do
looking
think
at
I
you 'cause
remember you
was crying.
saying Interstellar ripped you up.
Yep.
Oh, Interstellar,
that's
when I
true.
first saw it, just destroyed me.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think I'd ever.
so
I don't think
good.
I've
See,
ever heard Tom.
I
talk
should
about
have known
Inside
that
Out.
one.
Because it was emotionally jarring.
All right.
Yeah,
well, hey,
it was.
quick score update. No points awarded.
No points.
There
Still
you
tied.
go. Enjoy it. All right.
I'm running out of paper.
Next question. So I am answering for Mob. Tom is answering for Kevin. So the next team to get the matching answer wins. Ooh, this is interesting.
Let's be intrigued then.
All right. What is your partner's favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Ooh.
I
Yikes.
feel like I have an easy answer, but Tom won't know it.
Guarantee you I do not.
What is your partner's favorite non-alcoholic drink?
It's something weird, but it's something weird.
I'm ready. Because I think there's only one right answer no matter who you are.
Man, I love this drink. I drink it almost every night.
Is it Squirt?
Gross.
I did. That came out wrong. Like the soda.
All right, I'm ready. I got it.
Oh gosh. All right, you ready? Everybody ready?
Let's do
Yeah.
All
this.
right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, baby.
Coke
I didn't
Zero.
think about coffee. I didn't think about coffee.
Although I'm
Oh,
gonna
hell
give it to
yeah.
you, man. Coke Zero is the shit.
I love Coke Zero.
I love
don't
Coke
drink
Zero.
it that often. I really
the
don't.
good
like,
guys win because my favorite.
You know how
non-alcoholic
people?
drink is
I've been
chocolate
saying
milk.
this a lot lately. You know how people will quit drinking soda and then they come back to it and they're like, "Oh, it's so disgusting."
It's so gross.
Those
No,
people
soda's
are
still
wrong.
good.
Every time I come back to drinking soda, I'm like, "Man, I love this."
Oh yeah, no, I think I love when I have a soda,
Love
but
the
I
taste of
I
soda.
feel disgusting. The soda is
My
not.
teeth
I feel
like
gross.
they're gonna fall out now when I drink a real full-on sugar soda.
Fair
Like
enough.
I have a Coke.
I just like I don't think of coffee as like a drink. I don't know why. I
You know,
just
it is
think
a
of
good
it
drink,
as like
though.
a life source.
Chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, here's our final score of Know You Boys 2. Kevin and Tom win 3-2. So congratulations.
Shout out to chocolate milk.
Redemption.
I will say this: a lot less testier than the last time we played.
I
this
really
game.
like this version.
This
because
format was way better. I
Yeah.
would do this
way
again.
less personal.
Yes, last
Yeah.
time was a little too much.
I liked last time better.
Last
I
time
bet
was
you did.
one
Last
of
time
our
was
best
great
episodes,
also.
though. One of our best. If you haven't listened to that episode, I highly recommend going back and listening to it. One of the best. A lot of anger, but that makes for good radio. That's what this is. What this is on, right? Radio.
iHeartRadio.
an AM station.
Ooh,
Yes.
iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
No free ads.
Well,
but
shoot. Well, guys,
iHeartRadio.
thanks for playing. Tom and Kevin, congratulations on your win. Let's do some movie anniversaries.
You got it. Happy 5-year anniversary to Star Trek Beyond.
Hey, it's a good movie.
Good movie.
Those are
Yeah.
good. I like those new ones.
Yeah.
Happy 10-year anniversary to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2,
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
right?
10
I
years.
feel like that's older
One
than
of them-
10 years.
It's only 10 years ago.
2011.
Did everyone?
Yeah, I know.
Ken, you're not really a Potter boy, are you?
I like Harry
Neither-
Potter, but it's not like my go-to.
Did you read
Same.
the same with you, Tom?
Yeah.
And wait, am I the only one that saw it in the theater when it came out? Then,
I saw it
like
in
the
theater.
opening night
I
when
saw it
all
opening
the
night.
crazy people. All right,
Yeah.
a lot of crazy people go to those movies.
I definitely saw it opening night. I'm just, to me, it comes down to, are you Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? And it's always going to be Lord of the Rings for me. Hands down.
Yeah.
Why can't you like both?
I do
I like
like them
both.
both. I'm just saying Lord of the Rings is better.
When does the Lord of the Rings Amazon show come out?
I think it's next year.
Yeah.
I'm not like super excited for it.
I'm nervous about it just because the budget is so astronomical
Yeah.
that makes me think they've screwed something up and are having to redo it.
Very good possibility of that.
I think about that. Shall I go on?
Yes, you shall.
All righty. Happy 25-year anniversary to Courage Under Fire.
Great movie, freaking awesome movie.
I
I don't know why, but I had that on VHS and I watched it all the time. Probably I was too young to watch that, but I loved it.
Wait,
Is that
who's in
Denzel? Is that Denzel, and Meg
Denzel
Ryan?
and Meg Ryan, yeah, awesome. It's about he's like a military police kind of guy, and he's investigating some sort of crime.
All right.
Nice.
That's about all I remember about it, but I know it was good.
Cool.
That's cool.
I do have some honorable mentions
Let's
too.
do it.
Happy 30th anniversary to Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yes.
Happy 35th anniversary to Aliens.
Wow.
And get a load of this one. Happy 40th anniversary to The Fox and the Hound.
40?
Oh, I
Which
love that movie.
was starring Kurt Russell, apparently.
Wait, Fox
he
and the
the
Hound's
fox?
only 40 years old. I thought that was like in the 50s when that movie came out.
I thought so
Right.
too,
You're
but
thinking Snow White.
I looked it up and it said 1981.
1981. Mickey
They
Rooney, Kurt Russell.
steadily made those. Mickey Rooney? Wow.
What
Yeah.
a pairing.
Seriously.
Wow. Okay. Well, cool. Tom, thank you for those movie anniversaries. And I think that's pretty much it for today. Do you guys have anything else you need to say? Get off your chest?
Feels good to be the undisputed Know Your Boys champion.
Yeah.
2-0.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for
thank you.
Uh,
I'll drop
well,
a
cool.
trophy.
Guys, I appreciate it. And I'll see you next week.
Later.
Bye,
Not if I
guys.
see you first.
Bye.
Recording